Come with me, everybody. Let's explore Botswana's first ever capital city, Lobatse. Of course, we are not talking about Mafikeng, which is or was Botswana's capital city outside of its borders. Lobatse is Botswana's first capital city within its borders before Gaborone became the capital city. Anyway, history aside for now, this what you see right now over here is actually one of the shops where I worked before I went to university. I'll put that in a story time sometime. But now, come with me. We met up in Lobatse at the Kotla.
Opa, show my hand, please. It's me. Yes, that will be our lead hiker. We are summiting the Peleng Hill from here. Yeah, morning, everybody. Sorry. We are about to begin. Morning. Yeah, sorry. We started off on a bit late of the registration, but set-off time is 6. And I was just saying, I'm introducing our lead hiker. I'm Andre, the PRO of Keep Walking Hiking Club. And our lead hiker, who's also the chairperson, Opa, is here. We'll be summiting Peleng Hill today. That's one of the most toughest hills around. I know I've done quite a few. Lentolabaratane, Peleng. Those were the ones that gave me a tough one. So get prepared for that one. So it's a steep terrain going up, rocky going down. You need to be very careful when going down. I hear for those without the sticks, we go down on our sides as we go down and not forward. So please be very careful on that one as we go down. And then from there we will have a snack, go by the dam, by Peleng Dam. As you go down, you'll find snacks there. And then we're gonna come down, pass by the museum there, get a bit of the heritage also from the museum. Of course, there's a lot of heritage as we go up here. For those who don't know, apparently Madiba was somewhere in these hills seeking refuge during the struggle of the ANC. So that's part of the heritage that we have. Fish was hosting him. You'll get to see Fish House. So when we come down, we pass by Samora there, and then from there we'll have a little barbecue here. There's been a request that after the hikes we are always just partying, so we prepared some little braai, so you are free to get some drinks after the hike, and then we chill together. And then we're going to plant some trees. We've got a campaign going on. It's called Campaign Tree 365. Yeah, Campaign Tree 365. As Keep Walking, we realized that this year, amongst any other social issues to tackle, there's the issue of saving our soil. Our soil is not very fertile. That's what we've realized. So our contribution as the hiking club is to say, let's contribute to adding fertility of the soil. As you know, the soil is the foundation of everything, of life, of productivity. So we are going around, we've been going around planting trees, particularly fruit trees for now. We've been
go in there and go out there. It's a very simple but deceptive way of throwing pursuers off your tail. I'll let you know where then would you move on after escaping through the other door. Over here, Batu was the place which hosted the ANC's first conference outside South Africa, 1962. This is the birthplace of Mkhonto because this is where Mkhonto Wesizwe, the ANC's armed wing, was formally endorsed on the 27th October 1962. At the 28th of October, the meeting was set for the 28th of October, but they pushed it forward to the 27th so that because back then Lobatse was swarming with apartheid agents and informers, so it had to be really hush-hush. So on the 27th, the meeting was held here, and then later on the following day, on the 27th, on the 28th October, there was just like, you know, a formal, really informal meeting held at the Peleng Community Hall. Let's just take a walk around here. Like I said, there were secret goings on here. You probably wonder why I'm saying this was, and like you still wonder why I'm saying this place was a former underground military base. No fence, no nothing, but just around here there was thick hedge built around the yard, so people wouldn't know what was actually going on here. Memakiting back then would have, big tanks of water, boil on the boil. That were, used to help, massage people who had walked through the bush long kilometers from South Africa. So the children around here would be sent to go fetch water, fill up those tanks, and then throughout the day they'd be on the boil. So as to help people who, had swollen feet after having walked many kilometers through the bush to get to this place. You wouldn't get here like directly. You'd have to go to somebody who you'd probably have a letter from the contacts on the pipeline. This is like the pipeline beginning go.
Come with me now as we explore the Peleng Hill. Lobatse is surrounded by mountains. It is perfectly located in this area because it was used as a place of refuge. There was so much political unrest when this town was formed, and it was formed with the intention to hide away. That's what Peleng means.
In probably 100-kilometer radius. So it's attuned to the highest, which is Lobatse Mount, just 27 kilometers north of here. So beautiful view out here. That's why we take the hikes. That's why we have this eco-cultural hike. You then begin. Says don't talk about these or don't reveal those. Lobatse. Lobatse means do not tell about these. There's a story is told about, certain, precious, assets that have to be hidden from marauding invaders. And, those particular precious assets were to be hidden. And the less precious were just left there exposed for the marauders to, fall upon and think, hey, this is the booty we were looking for. But, they've been tricked. Peleng too, that name, also means, to some extent, hiding things or keeping things hidden. The root term.
So it's good that you came.
And there was some photos all over, so it's very useful.
People.
This time we have stuff skiing and lots of walking.
Oh yes. I never went to skiing. I was just scared to break your leg or something. Yes.
Mandela's rock. Where would they, why would they be hidden there and, as if, waiting to be ambushed, they had no place. This is the lookout point. Because when you're here, take a look back down there and tell me if you can identify plot C42. Can you? Good girl. Good girl. Where is plot C42? Now, how we say there's an opening there. And that building is It's where the old conference room was. Yeah, so from here you could actually see what was going on down there. The other way. Now the foliage, the trees have become thicker and grown a bit more. Back then it was even more clearer, looking back down there, as opposed to today. It should have been much more easy to look back down there and be able to identify people here, because like they were now being forced to work for settlers, because a hard tax had been imposed on them, and most of their lands had been taken, and most of them didn't have go back and visit something, and would be coming into town, and then where, if you people know where the old post office was, that is where Philip began. And you could see, like, you can see what it, like, the station road was the first line that it built, and then Coachella and go up past the post office. That is how the town was developing, moving along that way. It's a like high court. So just before you reach high was like around where
Child, at this point, I am breathless, okay? The view is amazing. I am obviously fascinated by some plants, or some of the plants that I had not seen, and some of the plants that I grew up around. But I was breathless.
we had a place developing as two distinct settlements. Lobatse town proper on the west of the railway line and river, and Philip.
Okay, I was not aware how tired I was. Apologies for the breathlessness. I know how annoying it can get. But yes, we're still on, I don't know if we're still on the Billing Hill, but we're basically still hiking. This was a 15-kilometer hike. And over here, we were exploring some of the plants. I asked about some minty plants that smell really good. Some of them, when I was growing up, we used to make tea from them. I don't know if you're aware of the plant called Botswana or Sukujana. I don't know if this is it or it was something else.
Something from
yes, this plant
mint
smelled like
family.
mint and lavender.
There you go, over there, right there. Somebody's crossing. I'm gonna try to make a candle with it. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is beautiful. Cinematography. Not. Yeah, that's enough, I think. But then say that with stuff more than- Yeah. And then, I mean, just the view.
Railway claim at one point.
Okay. Yeah. Push up. No, I don't want to do.
Kutiele ke kwari ele ke no go kwariwa gravel ene ya ga toropo ya Lobatse. Hela ka wana toropo ene le toropo ana, one of the oldest, like one of the architecture ya yone, typical of those old colonial towns. Di agiwa ka matlapanyana na tswa mo thabeng yone hale. Gona le motse hale o bidiwa ha kwaring. Gona hela hale mo ditlhatsaneng tsele tse di talanyana tsele gona go le motse ne re ha go tana maitiwa hale. When the dynamites were being set off, the people ba Motswana had to move away ba tsoga go yone go ditana maiti di tla di thuntsi. When the quarrying ended, batho ba go hana were moved to Peleng Overspill e re bitsang gompieko re Beirut. ha le bonang di-flat teng hale ne le di-residence tsa di-officiale tsa puso ya ga Mamosadinyana ha di-flat di leng teng gone hale next to the town gore ha le itse king a te king kana chicken licken where chicken licken is di-flat tse di ka tsa go nnang mostly ba sepodisi le ba bang government employees ba nna gone ene le compound e le di-residence tsa babereki ba ga Mamosadinyana district commissioners of
Okay, so now we came down the hill. We are at the Belen Dam. Belen Dam is located just below the hill, and over here we had our barbecue. We sat down for a while, and they had prepared the barbecue for us, or the braai, as we call it over here. They had prepared that for us, and we had an amazing time. What is the braai? I don't see it here, but okay, this is the Belen Dam, and as you go forward, you will see where we sat down and enjoyed our nicely roasted beef and some snacks.
Thank you.
including a place in South Africa called the Kop. Grandstand ya Liverpool ya rileng teng ko Enyilane kwana. A ke re ha go di stadium e pele no go tswa mmuyana bo irwa totomayana. Na ba go ibidiwa di Kop grandstand ya. That's its nickname. The Kop, after a place where regiment e bangwe ba yone ba seteng go gone ba lwa le Mazulu. Further down east, southeast, kako Africa boraka.